Well, um, I'm gonna do astrology for October 2025. I'm kind of late on this video, so I kind of decided that would I would wait late. So, but here I go. Well, next time when I do an astrology video, I'm gonna do it earlier in the month than later. But this is my video now. So this is October 2025, October 6th. Mercury enters Scorpio. So Mercury enters Scorpio, I believe that Mercury is about communication, and Scorpio is about emotions, and transmutation is also about the esoteric. And the 8th house in astrology has to do with esoteric. And I think that when Mercury is in Scorpio, I think it's about the communications that are going to occur during this time. It's going to be about transmutations, emotions. It's also going to be about the esoteric as well. And October 6th, an Aries full moon. Ironically, this is the time when I have my first day of my job. Aries full moon means that you use full advantage of the energy you get from the full moon to take action, to take complete action. Because of this full moon, the energy is powerful for that. October 10th, moon in Gemini, conjunct Uranus, Gemini. Uranus is about radical change, Gemini is about communication, and of course, Uranus and Gemini. And Uranus, Gemini, the way that people communicate with each other will change on a radical level through media and what people talk about. Also, the moon in Gemini, that's the emotional, essential part of Gemini. Communication is sparked through this Gemini, through the moon. October 11th, Saturn in Pisces, opposite Venus in Virgo, means that there's gonna be consequences for let's say this things that are going on with Saturn Pisces. There's gonna be consequences for things that are going on in your unconscious mind, your depth of your emotions. There's responsibility you are gonna have to take with your emotions, with your emotions and your imagination. And there's gonna be consequences for these specific things that are going on in your unconscious mind. Which just means, and over here is opposite of Venus in Virgo, so that actually could go against Virgo, Venus in Virgo. Virgo is about practicality. So on a, let's say, a romantic level, which is Venus, you're going to do things that are more practical in order to create romance and love. And that's ironic because of the fact that I am, let's say, going on a specific dates, or not dates, so I'm going to the cuff to, let's say, or going to the bars to meet new people or to find a boyfriend. Because during that time, and October 13th, Venus enters Libra, and it's irony because I'm actually doing this right now, specifically, actively, because of the fact that it's a perfect opportunity to do so because of the Venus in Virgo. Also, it's a perfect opportunity to do so because of the Venus in Libra on October 13th. And the Venus in Libra means that means that within context of love and relationships, there's going to be kind of like a unification, a harmonization that's going to occur where it's a perfect time to harmonize, meaning it's a perfect time to arrange relationships during Venus in Libra. It's a perfect time to arrange relationships. Because Libra is about unity, harmonization, harmonizing, and Venus is about love, and so you want to use the Libra energy to harmonize regarding to love, regarding to love relationships. And it's ironic because this is actually the time when somebody, let's say, announced that they wanted to be in a relationship with me during October 16th. During this middle October, and it's ironic because of this Venus Libra, and I knew actually even in September, October, that this is where going to be the time where I'm going to be in a relationship because the energy was going down there because of this Venus and Libra, and it was kind of like more obvious. So it's interesting how the astrology coincides with actual events that are going on. October 13th, Pluto direct in Aquarius, meaning that it's actually the time right now for transformations. And these transformations are going to be around the human potential, idealizations, innovation. October 13th, last quarter moon in Cancer, means that you have to clear out energy that existed for the whole entire month. And it's going to be Cancer, which is going to be clearing out of emotional energy, and it's going to be clearing out emotional energy in the sign of Cancer, which is about the home life, sensitivities, private life, emotions, sheltering, all these other things. October 20th, Mercury Scorpio. I don't know, I just said Mercury and Scorpio. Interesting. I don't remember the conjunction for that, but I actually remember Mercury and Scorpio conjunction, Mars and Scorpio, but I'm not sure if that's a conjunction for October 20th. Mars, of course, is Scorpio. I'm not sure if Mars is Scorpio, but that's what I believe that the conjunction is. Mars is about taking action regarding to things on the emotion that are going on emotionally, and regarding something that could create transmutation, and regarding something that could regarding the esoteric subjects. Also, Mercury is about communication and communicating around these subjects on the necessary. The communication part where you communicate about the subject so that to get a result out of that. October 21st, Libra new moon, meaning that it's a new moon, which means that it's going to be all the moons going to be look in black in the sky. Libra is about justification, unification. Libra, when the new moon hits, it's about preparing your energy for the whole entire month of the moon. And the moon cycles are particularly important for women because of the fact that they actually use the moon cycle to actually kind of like adopt or to understand how the moon impacts their mood, because the moon is about emotions, and whatever moon cycle the moon is in will impact their emotions directly, and also will impact their period also, which just happens for them every 30 days. So the moon cycle for the month directly impacts a woman's emotions. So the moon cycle is very important for the female. And Libra is about unifying, so you're going to have the energy of wanting to unify, harmonizing, creating abundance. October 22nd, Neptune enters Pisces. Pisces is about depth, emotional depth, emotions, imaginations, conscious mind. When Neptune enters that sign, Neptune is about hopes, dreams, illusions. So when Neptune enters a sign of Pisces, which is about emotional depth, unconscious, changing of phases, it means that your hopes, desires, and illusions is going to be around what you can manifest through your emotions, through your unconscious mind, through your imagination, and through creating phases in your life. Also, October 22nd, Sun enters Scorpio, meaning that all of the energy, this illuminating Sun energy, is going to be around emotions, transmutation, emotional transmutation, hysteric as well, but more about emotions, transmutation, rebirth cycles, because of this Sun in Scorpio. So, and also in November, or Scorpio, the season of Scorpio is when my birthday is in Scorpio, which means that during this time, this is gonna be prime time for my emotions, the transmutation of those emotions, the rebirth cycle, and hysteric. October 23rd, Moon Scorpio conjunction Mercury Scorpio. Mercury is about communication, so you're going to communicate around the subjects of emotions, transmutations, and rebirth, and you're going to communicate around the subjects. Also, the Moon, which is about instinctual emotions, instinct of emotions, is going to be in Scorpio, which means that that the Moon, that instinctual, let's say, expression of emotions is going to be affecting this Mercury in Scorpio, so you're going to have this instinct to express those emotions, or to transmutate them. October 29th, Mercury enters Sagittarius, meaning that your communication is going to be all around their adventure philosophy part of life, where you're going to be eager to take this adventure in. So with Sagittarius, it's actually the perfect opportunity to take those adventures, and with Mercury entering Sagittarius, you're going to be communicating about the reality of those adventures and philosophies, and taking those adventures. And Sagittarius is during the actual Sun in Sagittarius is going to be during the end of November to December, Sun 22nd. So, but right now it's Scorpio season. No, not Scorpio. It's gonna be Scorpio. Right now it's Libra. October 29th, first quarter moon in Aquarius, meaning that you're gonna prepare your energy for the whole entire month, and because it's an Aquarius, which is about ideals, radical change, and potential. You're gonna prepare your energy in that way. Which means that you're prepare your energy, and you're gonna be unlocking the potential of ideals that exist in the future. I'm gonna research more about the moon and how the moon in each zodiac affects your energy, because there's so much to learn about that subject, and I would want to read books about it, maybe some references. Yeah, and that's the end of my astrology for October.